Good morning. So it is October 4th, and I'm looking to do a reading. I broke out some oldie but goodie decks that I have not used in so long, right? So I'm actually going to start with my Game of Thrones deck. I used to use this deck all the time, and I love it, right? And I'm using this deck because I have just been getting so much information about deceit, right? And in the Game of Thrones, there's so many lies, so much deceit going around, and like I don't like to tap into that energy, but now I kind of want to know. Like I want to know the truth. I want clarity. So let's see what's going on with all the drama. Oh Lord, the first two cards out was the Empress and Death. So there is a spiritual ending, a spiritual death and rebirth for this Empress. She's turning into the Khaleesi, right? I feel like she's moving out of this young spiritual energy into this Empress here in the 3D, right? And things are coming together, they're working together. I feel like she has a team in the spirit and in the physical with this three of coins energy, and they are creating something major, something that is here to change the world, right? Because I'm looking at this tower. This is, and if I'm not mistaken, I believe that this was a church. This was to be a safe haven for people, right? So then I get the Chariot. This has been successful. So I feel like whatever the death and rebirth is, spiritual, the lesson, the journey, you've been very successful at it with the Chariot. And I feel like there are going to be a lot of people that are going to congratulate you, that are going to back you, right? And when I'm looking at the Chariot, it's like the dragon was victorious and people are congratulating. I forget what they're called, but they're happy. They have a leader. They're going about it. And then when you get to the Empress, right, she has the dragons in the sky. She has the fleet of ships behind her, right? So because of this victory, because she was victorious in this transformation, she has the support system that she needs, and she can choose whatever direction she wants to go with the Two of Spears, right? The Two of Spears, she's looking over the balcony. Her dragon is flying, but it's like there's a whole world out there. Where do I choose to go? And I feel like as the Empress, she has chosen the path, right? I feel like you may have been like not quite sure what path to choose because there were so many options, but you made the right choice with the Chariot, and now you are setting sail. Yeah, because the moon, the eye, I feel like it's in an unknown place. You're going somewhere new, somewhere you've never gone before. I just heard you're flying the coop or flew the coop. All right, so it was 3:24 on the clock when I stopped, but I was also getting that with this moon, and I'm looking at the eye, and I feel like, and this death, like you can see through this darkness. I'm getting almost that you are just trusting your intuition. The Empress, the moon, giving me High Priestess vibes together, along with this death, like of the underworld, right? Because death does not necessarily mean physical death, right? It's a spiritual thing. Maybe how you know it, especially with it being in your higher self energy, you could be this high priestess of the underworld, especially with the Chariot. So we have the Chariot, which is represented by Cancer, the moon, which is represented by Cancer, right? This is all mother energy. This is all psychic. This is all intuition, right? I feel like you trusted your intuition to make this choice, because it didn't matter that you did not see it, right? Because when you think of the death card, and forgive me, I have not watched Game of Thrones in a while, but the lady, the young girl that's pictured, she was nobody, right? She went to whatever the far land was to become nobody, to trust her senses, right? She couldn't rely on her real eyes. She had to trust her instinct, trust what she felt, right? And I feel like this is the journey that you're taking on, and you are or have become very, very successful in that, right? Yeah, with the Page of Swords, with this message, deciphering. I just heard deciphering the BS, especially with the Page of Swords, because the picture is showing the guys that was in the area. They wore the gold mask and they were killing. So they were like um, the slavers who are killing the enslaved because she went and freed them, right? So I feel like you're taking this knowledge, or you're seeing through the bullshit, right? Like that's what I'm getting. You're trusting your gut. You're going with the flow. And you've persevered. This is part of your perseverance. You've overcome. You're not afraid, right? You're willing to face the battles because you've overcome so much and you've become successful. We have 9-9 here because we have the 9 of spears and then we have the 9 of swords. Getting to the end. Now with the 9 of swords, this is the wolf. Remember when the why can't I remember their names? But the wedding, right? The massacre, and the wolf was locked in the cage. He couldn't get out, right? And it's like you're getting ready to be set free, right? With this 9 of swords energy, like just this is like anxiety. This is like, oh my God, let me out, right? But I feel like you're at the end of that. Yeah, look, the end of that. And then the world comes out, which is a completion. There is a completion here. Death, the moon, the world. This could be a full moon. I feel like with the world coming out with the 9 of swords, I feel like the world is also in like high anxiety because they don't see something. They're not seeing something clearly. But you are getting ready to be recognized and rewarded with financial stability. 6 of spears, 4, and then the 10 of freaking coins at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, you're getting ready to be recognized and rewarded with financial stability. The 4 of coins. Right? He's sitting up there like a big dog. 2 big coins in his hands, 2 big coins above him. Right? Stable, confident, not worried about anything. She's riding in on the horse, right? With her spears. Rewards, recognition, almost like the Chariot, the Empress, right? Yeah, so whatever the journey, it's the anxiety is over. The frustration, the anticipation, like it's done. But I feel like there's still anxiety in the world. The Emperor, right? On top of the Empress. We're going to use our Sacred Web deck. This is a newer deck, but I haven't used it in a while. And we got the Emperor, but in this particular book, the Emperor stands for majesty, right? This is power. The Empress is in her power. She's moving forward, right? Full steam ahead. Yeah, the 9, no, this is the 11, which normally would be justice. And then I have the Ace of Wands here with the 3 of coins. So I have to read the book because I believe that's integrity. Justice, yes, justice represents integrity. So there's an ending and a beginning of justice, right? Because your power lies in your integrity and your truth and your honesty. And there have been, I feel like your journey, your spirit guides, everything has been working together to bring in this sense of beauty. So with the Ace of Wands, if I'm not mistaken, nope, this is your passion. your passion to create something, your passion to build something. I feel like this death and rebirth came because justice is due, right? And at the end of the day, your integrity is your power. It's what gives you your power as the Empress and what you're willing to work on and create because your passion for the people, right? And that's true leadership. That's also true servitude, right? Is that you're not here just to help yourself or live the life that you want of luxury, but it is to be of service to others. It's to help them get to a place in their lives where they're independent and free as well. Right? We have the 8, which normally would be strength, especially with the Chariot. And then we also have the 2 of Cups with the 2 of Spears, union, right? Choosing who you want to go into union with. I feel like this was a choice of people outside of yourself or yourself, like coming into union with yourself. But when we look at the 8, that is strength, if I'm not mistaken. Let me go back. But it's courage. Your courage is what got you successful. Your courage to walk through the darkness, right? Your courage to take a path, to choose yourself, to come into union with yourself, rather than coming into union with others, because the journey has to start with you, right? Like the journey literally has to start with what you want for yourself. And I feel like so many of us try to find that love, try to find that bond, try to find that friendship outside of ourselves, that we miss the point in who we are. So the power that this Empress holds is because she chose herself. And she had the courage to take a path that most people don't know, don't acknowledge, will not take. And she did it with integrity. She knew that there was going to be major endings. Even during the process, it could have been her own life, but she chose to do it. And now justice is being served. Her integrity for her passion to build and collaborate. She took this leap of faith, right? With the new moon, without knowing what was coming, right? Because the Fool is if I'm not mistaken, is leap. She took the leap. Oh no, well, it's the leap here, but it's like the possibility, right? So without knowing what the outcome was, knowing that there was a possibility that she could fail, knowing that it was a possibility that things wouldn't turn out the way she had hoped, she understood that she had to take this to find. She just knew. It was like this deep knowing that she knew she had to go on this journey. Right? And she could have been deceived. She had to decipher the information, decipher the knowledge, right? Decipher, change her way of communication, look through the BS and separate herself so that she can hear clearly. Right? Here with the 4 of Cups. So we have the Page of Swords with the 4 of Cups. Rest. Right? She can rest. She could take a rest from information or knowledge that doesn't benefit her. From people that are wanting to attack her, who are hidden behind masks, that are not up front, right? And I feel like she had the courage to take a step back and rest, take a step back and put up boundaries against people that were just speaking nonsense, right? That were not speaking the truth, so that she can learn to decipher and see through it. Because now we have the Hangman, but in this particular deck, the Hangman is reflection, right? So she's persevered with looking at herself, consideration, taking her life into consideration, taking each event, everything into consideration, right? Taking herself into consideration. She persevered. She had to come to an end. She was courageous and she was victorious. She chose herself. As above, so below, the light, the dark, the shadow, That is her power because she chose herself. She's trusting herself. The seer of fire, which is the king of wands. And with this, the vision for the world, the vision to release the anxiety from the world, the possibility, right? She did this because she knew that it was possible that her vision could come to life. And it was based off of integrity. It wasn't anything selfish. She wasn't looking for anything in return except for peace, love, and happiness, not only for herself, but for the world. And oh Lord, now this is a lot of masculine energy here. We have the emperor, right? We have the king of fire, the king of wands, and now we have the seer of air as the overall energy. And the seer of air is the truth. Seeks nothing but truth. She's seeking the truth. That's it. Clarity, truth, honesty, happiness, love, joy, passion. And in this, she's gained power. She's gained courage. She's gained rest. Yo, this is crazy. I never thought that this was gonna come out, but yo, and just based off of that journey, like she is, right, recognizing reward for financial stability for the long term. She's the 6 of spheres, the 4 of coins to the 10 of coins. This is legacy. This is ancestors. They're happy. They're rewarding you. They're recognizing you. They're wishing you the best. They're guiding you as well. Your legacy, you will be known for a long time. This is giving me like, I was trying to think of the longest known celebrity, and it's like Jesus. You know what I'm saying? But in the Empress energy. And just in more of a realistic approach. This is here in your reality, your 3D. It's not just a story. But I'm hearing that stories will be made up about you. Stories will be written. All right, we're closing it out. I probably won't close it out, but this is one of my very first tarot decks, and it's all gold, and it's just the basic tarot. Temperance. Like, okay, so temperance is about balance, right? Again, it's about balance. It's about being patient, having a certain temperament, right? And it's right here on the Emperor and the Empress. So you have to learn to balance your masculine and feminine energy. You have to learn to use them to work together. That's the land and the sea. The masculine is on land, he's taking action. The Empress is in the water, using her emotions, trusting her intuition. Learning to balance them out is bringing you this sense of patience, this sense of peace, right? You've made this major change based off of your integrity to bring in justice, not just for yourself, but for your legacy, for your land. I was going to say for your landline, but for your legacy, for your ancestors, right? This is justice for the past, the present, and the future. And it's all coming from a place of honesty, love, and compassion, right? Balance. With the 2 of Pentacles, I feel like you can handle it. You're able to juggle it. You're able to handle the reality of it all, right? I'm seeing, again, even with the 2 of Pentacles, and I'm looking at Temperance, right? She has 2 cups. He has 2 pentacles, material and emotional. Again, land and water. Emotions and action. I'm also seeing the chessboard, the king and queen. Learning to balance out your actions by using your intuition. Get out of here. And then we have the 2 of Wands. Building something with your passion, collaborating something, or collaborating with others to bring your passion into fruition. Your passion has created or developed into making a choice. But anytime I see the Two of Wands, I don't know, in certain decks, I get you get the best of both worlds. You get the best of both worlds because you're holding the world in the palm of your hand. You have a vision for the world to be in balance. And I get with this energy that you are able to walk in spirit or live in spirit and walk the earth. It's like you live in this Empress energy. You live in this spiritual world, this psychic, this watery world, right? But you're here on the earth. Your actions are to take earth. And I feel like that's why you're able to manifest. But I'm getting heavy the best of both worlds. And it's because of your passion. Oh my gosh, we got the freaking Ace of Pentacles. Your courage, your achievement, your victory. Here's the coin because you can handle it and you're going to use it right. You're going to use it well. I feel like you're getting ready to use whatever is given to you the right way. Because you yourself are in balance. You yourself are in flow. And with that, you are getting granted this. Yo, twos, we got the Two of Pentacles, the Two of Wands twice, the Two of Cups, the Two of Spears, and now we have the Two of Swords. So we have 222 right here in this section, right? The Two of Spears, right? I feel like she needed to decide, right? Like the world is out there. Which way do I go? Which way do I go, right? She chose herself. She went into this and she chose herself. And now she's trusting the path that she took with the Two of Swords. She has the water behind her and the land beneath her feet. And she's taking the wisdom that she has and she's going along with it. Not seeing, but trusting. I feel like she had to make the choice. And once she chose the choice, it's like, do I choose me or do I choose you? You know what? I'm going to choose me. And now that I've chosen me, I have to trust the process. And because you did that, you came out successful. You've gained courage. And now you're getting ready to see this Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. You don't even see the collaboration that's been happening. It's like you know the possibility, but here it is with the Three of Coins. We have the Three of Coins here twice. Trust that the divine is working for you is what I'm getting with the Two of Swords, Temperance, and the Three of Coins. Trust that the divine is working in your favor. Trust that you coming into balance with yourself is working in your favor. I'm hearing that things are working behind the scenes because the moon you cannot see, right? It's trust. 0 is a new beginning, a leap of faith. There's so many possibilities. And then we have the Three of Coins. There's collaboration going on behind the scenes. And you just have to go with the flow. You have to trust. You're resting from this. You're taking time out, or you have taken time out from these lies, from this manipulation. And you have this protection with the Seven of Wands. I'm also looking at 741. That's a very important number for me, personally. But it's like you had to put up boundaries so that you can rest from deceit, from lies. You had to have this protection. And I'm also getting with the Ace of Pentacles, Temperance, and the Seven of Wands that you are protected. The angels are protecting you with this money. or whatever this is. It doesn't, it could be magic, it could be a bean, you know, like Jack and the Beanstalk, right? It could be something given to you that is giving you this power, that's going to bring your life in balance. I say pentacles because it's the money. And then, oh my gosh, I just noticed it's 1, 2, 3. We have the Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles in order. 1, 2, 3. Things are falling into place. I feel like you have persevered with this reflection energy. You've been in this hangman energy so that you can learn patience with the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like you persevered. I'm getting resilience. But that part of you did it. Like, you've come out victorious. But you had to learn. You had to understand the way that time works. Look, and then we have the Hangman. Okay, as above, so below, right? Because we have all these twos here. And then as within, so without. But I feel like I hate so without on the outside of you. But I feel like you had to persevere. I feel like with the Nine of Spears, you had to get tired. You had to get worn out so that you can be a reflection of yourself, so that you can go in and do the shadow work, the light and the dark, to teach you patience, to help you appreciate that everything worth growing really does take time, right? Would the fruit be good if it grew overnight? Would the flowers be beautiful? Would you grasp the concept of beauty in the growth of the flowers, the growth of the trees, if it did it overnight? No, I feel like you appreciate the journey when you take your time, when it takes time. Even through the ups and downs, even through the adversities, even through the moments of impatience, the moments of anxiety, there's still a level of beauty in the journey to help you appreciate it more, right? I feel like your anxiety is over. Right? Your anxiety is over because you have a passion, you have something that you want to create, you have a vision for the world. And being in this hangman energy changed your perception. Being that reflection of yourself changed how you see the world. But really, it didn't. It just made it more detailed. Especially for me, I've always been, I want to help, I want to heal. We can't keep going through this. But I had to go through this so that I can see the value within me. I had to see that the change had to start with me. And now my level of understanding of this world is completely different than it was when I wanted the change, but I needed to know why the change was needed or how we got here in the first place. And now the Queen of Pentacles is here, sitting in comfort, holding the pentacle. Because you know the truth. You know that the divine femme is the truth. You know that the love is needed. Love is the cure. Love is the treatment. Love is the answer. And you needed to know that. You needed to know the foundation before you could actually go out and make the changes. It's one thing to make the change, but it's another thing to understand the purpose, understand the reason, understand the why. Okay, so yeah, I feel like you really had to, it's almost like you couldn't just do the change because you wanted to, because it's so much bigger than that. I feel like with this reading, the downloads, the journey that I've been through, like you really need to understand the why, right? You want to make this change to help and heal the people, but how do you do that without knowing how it started, how it began, why it began, the truth, right? Because it's so much bigger than just helping the people. It's literally about changing the world, changing your perception, changing who you are within. And I feel like that's prevalent to this journey. So I'm going to close it out with one of the decks that I created in the very beginning of my spiritual journey. Like I said, these are some oldies but goodies. So I'm taking it all the way back. Look, filthy rich, mega yacht, private island, private jet. This is putting your life in balance. The Empress, the Emperor, and Temperance. The Holy Trinity. The masculine, the feminine, the source, the angel, right? Filthy rich. This energy is putting you in abundance, prosperity. Private jet, mega yacht, private island. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to go get these things, but this is just the energy that it's going to bring in. This is the truth. You had to find out the truth, right? You had to, the understanding, the revelation. This journey was about research. This journey was about understanding. And you had to start with the source, which is yourself, in order to get in touch with source, which is the divine, so that you could start getting the knowledge, the information, the wisdom that you need. Finding your purpose, spirituality, loving yourself. Your riches come from you, come from knowing who you are, coming from understanding your energy. It comes from taking your power back. And with doing this, you feel you have not even you feel, you know that you have the power, the knowledge, the understanding, the backing to do exactly what needs to be done to bring a sense of ease and rest to this world. Look, you won, undefeated. Comeback game strong. Here with the Chariot. Here with strength, courage. Here with the Ace of Pentacles. You won, undefeated. Comeback game strong. This is the truth. You're getting ready to go into an energy of comfort, home, plush, relaxation. Like, I'm not making this up. And it's not time for you to believe. It's time for you to know. It's time for you to trust your intuition. The moon, the possibility, working together, and speak up. Speak the truth. It's so interesting that we have Page of Swords here. And I was thinking that this is like lies and deceit, right? And you're taking a break from it and you're protected so that you can speak the truth, throat chakra energy. Know that you've done all of the work. Know that you know why everything happened and the reason why. It's time for this world to heal. It's time for the people to be in a sense of peace and relax from the lies, from the deceit, from the anxiety. We're talking about healing. We're talking about just another level of passion and love. Happiness is yours. 666, right? So here's what's interesting about the 666, and I'm going to get another number for that. So everyone's always like the mark. I heard a reading today. This is kind of like a one-off. It wasn't even today. I don't know if it was yesterday or the other day, or I don't even know when it was. But the lady was like, if you don't have the mark of the beast, you cannot sell and buy, right? And everyone's always like, this 666 energy is the mark of the beast energy. Yesterday I was out shopping and my balance was $66.66. It was $666.60. Right? So, okay. I'm going to pull up the 666 because I don't necessarily know what it means, especially when I got this, but I did not, when I wrote that down and I didn't put an explanation on it. A lot of the cards have explanations on it. So I'm going to put the spiritual meaning, of 666, right? It says love. But it says, when angel number 666 appears in your life, it's a gentle reminder from the universe to pay attention to your current state of mind and actions. The significance of angel number 666, balance and harmony. The number 6 is associated with balance, harmony, and nurturing. When you encounter angel number 666, it often serves as a reminder to maintain harmony in all aspects of your life, including your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions. All I'm talking about is being in balance. The Two of Pentacles, Temperance, Two of Cups. Twos are here, right? The Holy Trinity, the Empress, the Emperor, and the Angel, right? The Empress is about her intuition. The Emperor is about the moves, the actions. And Temperance is about the trust, the faith, right? 2 times 3 is 6. We have mad twos on this board. You know? Like everything is connected. And then at the bottom of the deck, oh, there is no bottom. Hold on, because they're all, let's see, did I get them all turned around? Okay, so I got crown chakra. I flipped it. I got crown chakra. So heavy crown chakra energy, right? This is enlightenment. And as I'm looking at the Temperance card, which is the heart of the reading, her crown is enlightened. It's like illuminated. And remember I said Jesus, right? He's always walking with the sun behind him. Or in every picture, he's depicted with like the sun behind him. All right, so one more card from my little personal deck, which is going to be the card on the bottom. And let's see what comes out. All right, one more shuffle. Yeah, because they're getting stuff now. Okay. Destined. What is for you is for you. I can't make this up. Everything that's happened in your life has happened to make you get to a point where you have a understanding. You have an understanding. You know the truth. You can trust your intuition, trust your journey. The journey brings joy, peace, happiness, comfort, luxuries, courage, healing, justice. It brings it all. Enlightenment and evolution. 38 on the clock. I love this for me. I love this for you. I love this for us. Have an amazing day.